Soup season continues with this Vietnamese crab and asparagus soup with egg whites. So you'll find this often at a Vietnamese wedding banquet. And I guess it's considered a fancy soup, even though it's so easy and simple to make. But I often see this served not only at wedding banquets, but a lot of times you'll see a huge pot of it simmering in the background at like family get-togethers, etc. That's how I've experienced it in the past. So I'm going to show you how to make this delicious and oh so easy soup. So let's start. The soup in Vietnamese is called Sup Mang Cua. So first you're going to want to parboil your pork bones. I'm using pork neck bones. And then once they're clean, add them to a pot and then add clean water, season with salt, mushroom powder, onions, ginger, and rock sugar. Bring it to a boil and reduce the heat and let it simmer for an hour and a half. Then boil your quail eggs for 5 minutes. Since the quail eggs are small and delicate, I like to use a small spoon to peel them so that they're nice and smooth and they don't get all bumpy. And I like to use egg whites. In some recipes, they're going to use a whole egg, but I like my soup to be completely white. And then for these white asparagus, I bought them on Amazon in a jar. And you're going to want to cut them into 1-inch pieces like this. And then for the crab, you don't have to use jumbo lump crab meat. You can just use lump crab meat because you're putting them in a soup. And then you want to squeeze all the juice out. Then once your broth is done, add your cooked quail eggs, your crab meat, your white asparagus, and then your thickener, which I use tapioca starch and mix it with water and pour it in. Bring it to a boil and skim the scum as needed. And when you add your egg whites, you're going to want to stir with the fork in one direction so you get these silky egg threads. Now, if you wanted to take a shortcut, you can just simply use chicken broth, but I like doing the pork broth only because I find the pork broth to be so much sweeter. And then add black pepper and garnish it with chopped cilantro and green onions. It's so tasty. The consistency of the broth, the thickness, but not too thick. And I love that it's high in protein. You have your egg whites, you have your crab meat, you have your quail eggs, and how soft that white asparagus is. Mwah, mwah. It is pure perfection.